Mei Mei and her little brother Kenny were on their way home from school, just like any other day. Neither of them knew that this would be the last normal day they would ever have. When they got home, something immediately felt wrong. Their parents were nowhere to be found. Mei Mei searched the house, called for them, and tried calling her mom, but her mom's phone was still inside the house. She called again and again, still nothing. Kenny thought that they went to the store, but Mei Mei wasn't satisfied. She asked her neighbors. She made more calls and more calls, but yet all to no avail. She and Kenny began asking the neighbors if they had seen their parents. Nobody had. As the hours passed, more people joined the search. They checked the neighborhood, searched nearby areas, and called their parents' phone repeatedly, but there was still no sign of them. By the next morning, the police were involved. They searched the house, questioned the neighbors, and searched the surrounding suburbs. Nothing. No note, no message, no clue. It was as if Mei Mei's parents had simply vanished. The police took the case serious. They kept searching, they kept investigating, they kept asking questions, all to no avail. Days passed, then weeks, and eventually months. Mei Mei and Kenny were still waiting for the people they believed would eventually come home. One evening, Kenny ran up to Mei Mei and asked her about mom and dad. Mei Mei told him that mom and dad were coming back one day, and Kenny smiled. Just few minutes later, Mei Mei found 2 movie tickets on their door, and then she took it. Before she could say anything, Kenny grabbed it and went for the cinema. He saw it as a way to just let things off his plate. Then, just when they got to the cinema, he needed the bathroom. Mei Mei waited for him for minutes. He wasn't returning. For the fear of what happened to her parents, she quickly went in search of him, but she couldn't find him. She searched at the cinema, then in the arcade, but she couldn't find Kenny. Where could have Kenny went to? That's when she decided to go outside. And that's when she saw him. Kenny was lying motionless on the ground. For a moment, Mei Mei couldn't understand what she was seeing. Then reality hit her. Her little brother was gone. She broke down, unable to believe that after losing her parents, she had now lost Kenny too. But while she was still trying to process what had happened, she noticed someone standing in the darkness. A figure, watching. Mei Mei immediately chased after this person. She ran as fast as she could, but the figure disappeared into the darkness before she could catch up. Mei Mei eventually stopped and looked back toward where Kenny was. She had no idea who that person was. She didn't know why they had taken her family, and she certainly didn't know that this was only the beginning, because whoever had taken her parents had just taken her brother too, and they weren't finished with her.